Hello everyone, this is me Sharon. Welcome back. And for today's video, I'll be showing you how to crochet the inverted granny square. For this project, you can use any kind of yarn. Ang gagamitin kong yarn ay Individual 4-ply yarn na mabibili sa Hanger Market. So, untwisted siya. Meron siyang 4 strands. I'll be using 3 colors, cream, emerald green, and red for this inverted granny square. For this project, ang gagamitin ko ay 3mm crochet hook. Itong hook na to, nabili ko sa Japan Surplus. Double head siya. Pero magkaiba siya ng size. So, nilagyan ko ng palatandaan para alam ko kung anong hook or anong side ang gamitin ko. It should be 3mm crochet hook. So, if you're using a different kind of yarn, use the hook that is compatible with the yarn that you're using. So, first we're going to make a slip knot. So, this is the most convenient way for me to make a slip knot. But you can do it your way. After that, we're gonna chain 80. 1. Make sure that your chain is loose because we're going to work on the back chain. Alright, so nasa 25 na ako. Pero dahil nga, we're gonna make 80 chains, medyo mahaba na siya. So what I'm gonna do is, insert ko yung hook dito. So pinaka first chain. And then, make sure na hindi siya twisted para later on slip stitch na lang natin siya after. Ganyan dapat siya, and then let's proceed to working the chain up to chain 80. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Alright, so once you have 80 chains, then we're going to close to form a ring. So we're going to close it with a slip stitch into the very first stitch, and then we're going to chain 3. This will count as 1 double crochet. Now we're gonna work into the back of each chain. So we're gonna work double crochet into each of the next 7 chains. So we're doing the back of the chain. So this is the second, and we should have a total of 8 individual double crochets. Seven, so we have 1 more double crochet. So, dapat meron tayong 8 individual double crochets. And chain 3 there will count as 1 double crochet. And then we're going to chain 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we're gonna do 1 double crochet into each of the next 4 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we have 4. After that, we're going to work 2 double crochet together, but this time it's different. So we're gonna work into that next chain, half of a double crochet. We're gonna yarn over and then skip 2 stitches, and into the third, that's when we work half of the double. So now we have 3 loops on our hook, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. So we did a 2 double crochet together with skipped 2 chains in between. And then we're going to work 1 double crochet into each of the next 4 stitches or 4 chains. so now we're going to chain 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we're going to repeat this 3 times. So into the next stitch, we're going to work 1 double crochet into each of the next 8 chains. After working 8 double crochets, we're gonna chain 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we're going to repeat working 4 individual or 1 double crochet into each of the next 4 chains, and then we're gonna do the 2 double crochet together. Make sure that into the next stitch you only work half of the double crochet, yarn over, skip 2 chains, and then into the third we're gonna work half of the double crochet, yarn over, and pull through all 3 loops, and then 1 double crochet into each of the next 4 chains. 2, we're going to chain 9 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so next is we'll be doing 1 double crochet into each of the next 8 chains. So we have now 7 and then 8. So we should have 8 individual double crochets in there. And then we're going to chain 9, and then we're going to yarn over and work 1 double crochet into each of the next 4. So make sure that when you chain loosely so it's easier to get through those back chains. Napasikip yata yung sa akin. And so we have 4 individual double crochets. So once you have 4, then we're going to yarn over and then work our half of the double crochet. So we're not going to finish that because we're going to do 2 double crochet together, but there should be 2 chains in between, 2 skip chains. So we're going to yarn over, skip 2 chains, and into the third, that's when we do the half of the double crochet. And then you should have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through all 3. There. So as you can see, we have just repeated, and then we're gonna do 4 individual double crochets. 3, 4. So make sure that you have chained 80, because later on you will soon find out why. And then we're gonna chain 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then into the next stitch we're gonna have 1 double crochet into each of the next 8 stitches. So when I get back, I will show you how it will look like after finishing this round. Alright, so once you get back around, after chaining 9, we're going to work a slip stitch on top of the first double crochet, which is the chain 3. And then we're going to chain 1, and we're going to fasten off. We're going to cut off the yarn because we're going to change color for the next round. So this is going to be the outer part of our granny. So dapat meron tayong 8 loops. We should have 8 loops in total. So if you have not done 8 loops, then you need to go back and check. So dapat meron tayong 8 loops there. 2, 4, 6, 8, and then we have 8 here, 8, 8, 8 individual double crochets, and then 4, 4, 4, 4, 2 double crochet together in between. So for the next round, mag-iba tayo ng color. We're gonna use the white color. So we're gonna start into the 8 individual double crochets. So this is the first 8 individual double crochets that we started with, and we're gonna skip the first stitch. We're gonna work with the 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 individual double crochets. So I'm gonna work with a standing double crochet, and then I'm gonna insert the hook into the second. So remember, this is the first and this is the second double crochet. First is the chain 3 that counts as 1 double crochet into the first round. So into the next double crochet of that first round, we're gonna start working our first stitch of this second round, or round 2. So you can do double crochet like this, which is called a standing double crochet, but you can also do chain 3. So I'm gonna work 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we're going to skip the last double crochet. So for this round, we're doing 6 individual double crochets, and then we're going to chain 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then yarn over, and in here we're going to still work a double crochet into the very first double crochet of this side here. So we're going to work 1, 2, and 3. 3 individual double crochets. Now we're gonna skip this one, and instead of doing the 2 double crochet together, we're gonna do the treble crochet. So 2 treble crochet together. So to do the treble, we're gonna yarn over twice, insert the hook into the next stitch, pull through 2 loops, and pull through 2 more loops. So we just made 1 double crochet. Yarn over twice, we're skipping this one, the next stitch, and into this one on top of the double crochet. We're gonna work another double crochet. So we skipped one in between, and we're doing 2 treble crochet together. Yarn over and pull through all 3 loops, and we're repeating this into each of those clusters with 2 double crochet of the previous round. Yarn over, and then we're gonna work 1 double crochet into each of the remaining double crochets on this side, and then we're gonna chain 9, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is going to be the repeating pattern. We're going to repeat this 3 more times. So once you get to this one, we're gonna skip the first double crochet, and we're gonna work 1 double crochet into each of the next 6 stitches. 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then chain 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Once you get to the cluster with 2 double crochet together, we're gonna work 1 double crochet into each of the next 3 stitches. So this time we're going to work 2 treble crochet together. So yarn over twice, insert into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through 2, repeat, and then yarn over twice, skip this 2 double crochet together, and into the next stitch we're going to pull through 2 twice, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops, and then we're gonna do 1 double crochet into each of the remaining stitches. So we're going to repeat until we get back around. So once we get back around, we're going to end the round with a slip stitch on top of the standing double crochet, or if you had made chain 3, that will be on the 3rd beginning chain, or on top of the chain 3. Make sure it goes under those 2 V's there, and then we're gonna work a slip stitch. So you can chain 1, and then we're going to fasten off, and then we are going to start working the next round. And this time we're going to be using the color green for this one. So now we're on our 3rd round, and you can start into any of these 6 individual double crochets. So we're gonna yarn over twice to make the standing double crochet, and into the 2nd stitch, that is where we're gonna do our first double crochet. Two, 3, 4. So this is what it looks like now. So we need 4 individual double crochets followed by 9 chains. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then into the next stitch, into the first stitch on this side, we're going to do our first double crochet, 1 double crochet into the next, and then we're going to do our treble crochet together. So in this one, we're going to do our double crochet, but we're not going to finish off yet because we're going to do 2 treble crochets together. We're going to yarn over twice, skip the stitch, into the next we're going to do our double crochet, and then we should have 3 loops on our hook, yarn over and pull through all 3, and then work 2 or 1 double crochet into each of the 2 remaining stitches, and then we're going to chain 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then this will be repeated around just like what we did in the previous round. And then in the next clip I'm going to show you how we end this round. Alright, and then to end the round, we're going to work a slip stitch on top of the first double crochet we have made, and that is the standing double crochet. Chain 1, and then we're going to fasten off. So you can weave in the ends para later on may gagawin tayo to connect all those loops together to form the inverted granny square. So now we're ready for round 4. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to find our 4 individual double crochets in there. So you can start at any 4 individual double crochet. So I'm going to start right here, and I'm going to do the standing double crochet, but you can do chain 3 if you want. So this time we're going to work into the next stitch. We're going to work 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet into the next, and then we're going to work chain 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then work in here a double crochet on top of the first one, and then we're gonna do 2 treble crochet together. So yarn over twice, and then insert into the next stitch. We're gonna do a double, and then yarn over twice, skip this stitch right here, and into the next one we're gonna do 1 double. Once we yarn over and pull through 3 loops, we're gonna have 2 treble crochet together. So 1 more double crochet into the last stitch, and then chain 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're gonna repeat this 3 more times. And then to end the round, we're going to work a slip stitch on top of the very first double crochet that we've made. And then we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to fasten off. And then we're going to do the final round, and we're going to use the color red for that. Alright, so for this final round, I'm going to work 2 double crochet together. So into that first stitch, I'm gonna yarn over and pull through 2 loops, just 2 loops down, and then yarn over and insert into the next stitch. And then the next thing that we're gonna do is we're going to pull through 3 loops. It should be 3 loops in there. If you're having a hard time doing the standing double crochet, you can just do chain 2 and then work a double crochet into the next, and that would be 2 double crochet together. And then we're gonna chain 9, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 into that next cluster of stitches. We're now going to work 2 double crochet together. So after inserting the hook into the very first stitch, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over, then insert into the last one, skipping this stitch in the middle, and yarn over, pull through 2. We have 3 loops in our hook, yarn over and pull through all 3. So we have those 2 double crochets together, and then we're going to chain 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then into that next 2 stitches we're going to work 2 double crochets together. So we will be repeating that around 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then into the next stitch 2 double crochets together, skipping this stitch in between. So we're going to repeat this around, and then once we get back around, it should be on top of the stitch. So since this is 2 double crochet together, it's on top, and we're going to work a slip stitch, chain 1, and then fasten off. Now it's time to weave in all ends, and after we weave in all the ends, that is when we're going to connect those loops together to form this awesome granny square. Okay, so once done, this is what it's going to look like after weaving in all ends, and we're going to push the corners. As you can see, it's a square. So now we're going to start by twisting the loop. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to twist it, and then we're going to insert the next loop like this. We're going to twist it and then insert the next loop, twist, twist until we get to the last loop. There. So we will do the same into each of those loops, starting from the outer part. So we're going to twist, insert the hook, pull the next loop into the first one, twist it, insert the next loop, twist, and then the next one, twist, until finally we get the last loop, which is the red one. And then we're going to repeat that until we get to the final one. This is what it looks like once done. So now we're going to close the middle, and we're going to use yarn, some yarn, long yarn. So now the last thing that we're going to do is to sew on the loops together to close off the middle hole. Make sure to tie it securely para hindi siya basta-basta makakalas. weave in the ends. Eto na siya after weaving in all ends. Ang ganda niya. Yung color niya, magandang theme for Christmas. Pwede kang gumawa ng table runner using this one or pwedeng bucket hat na rin. Actually, I plan to make a bucket hat using this motif. Pwede rin siya for making pillows or anything na gusto nyo gawin for the holidays. Thank you so much and I'll see you in my next video.